What's good, Simpson? Sorry. What's good, Coach? Hope you can hear me. All right, I can see the chat. See the chat. Yeah, definitely hell of a game yesterday. Yeah, still sucks that we lost. Yeah, don't mind the background. Just trying something new. StreamYard was tripping. I didn't feel like messing with OBS. So, close thing I could get. But I did promise B, I go live. I also promised, the missus, I got only be here for about an hour or so, depending on how this thing flows. But good morning, Mr. Jared. How are we doing? Thank you. Stopping by. I know I haven't been dropping like YouTube shorts like I usually do after each and every game, whether it be Panthers, Lakers, UNC, whatever. Just been a long holiday break, holiday stretch. But yeah, definitely gonna get back to it. I sent the invite, to be and Reg, or anybody, if they're more than welcome. Don't really care. Just want to get my thoughts on how the game ended and what's to come. What's to come. But yeah, Panthers lose to the Rams in a thriller. Gave up a last-minute touchdown. I say last minute in the seconds. With 38 seconds left, Bryce threw a fantastic ball to Jalen Coker, who balled out 100-plus yards. Prove that he belongs if he can stay healthy. People say wide receiver too. No, I honestly think we only have 1A and 1B. No, that's just me. That's just me. Xavier Legette, XL, definitely needs some work to do. Not really sure. Is it a mental thing? Is it a confidence thing? But the game is passing him by. Coker has always had the wide receiver 2 position in the offseason if it wasn't for that injury. But he's been showing up through these past few games that, hey, you throw it to me anywhere in my radius, I'm snagging it. No, and the only costly mistake that he had when we were driving early in quarter 2, and he just stopped mid route. Now I don't know if that's some misconnection, some issue with Bryce. It could have been, but it was just a characteristic of Coker just to stop mid route and let the ball sail over his head into the defender's hand. But after that interception, No passing game. Can't really say much for the run game, but we were cooking. Definitely cooking. Whether it was to Nalo or the Coker. Pretty much that was really the only two that was really trying to do something. I only honestly showed up. See, Ted a lot better than I thought with that route running. Yes, he's now even in the off season before prior was of course it's his first year, but he has been seen working with TJ and who's Mezada, those the football heads, a legend over there in Cincinnati. Paired up with Terrell Owens to give Carson Palmer a good 1-2 punch. I just can't really get over the hump, but no, pretty good wide receiver, and somebody with his size. I forgot how tall he is, but I want to say he's around Nalo's size and height, main ways. But yeah, definitely helped Nalo T Mac put in work, and it showed. He had a fantastic rookie season. He should be at least the offensive rookie of the year, if not the rookie of the year. You want to go off stats? The only rookie wide receiver, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, going up against cornerback ones, damn near every week. If he's not in the slot, somewhere. But yeah, and honestly, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say did he set the rookie? No, I don't think he did. I could have sworn somebody else had like more touchdowns in their rookie season. Yeah, damn near more than definitely more than 7. But the future's bright. The future's bright. Now I'm glad that we sneaked in, but no, we showed that we belong. I know we're inconsistent up and down. You don't need to tell me that. But when the lights are brightest, Bryce showed, Panther showed, we don't shy away. We don't shy away. We're not scared. We don't care if Sean McVay, Matt Stafford got a Super Bowl ring already. No, we took it to him. Now, if the defense would have showed up a little bit, different story. Speaking of defense, Mike Jack played his tail off. Not bad for the 7th round pick they were traded for. Not pick, the player that we chose in the 7th round. I don't even remember his name, but steal. He was a steal. He's under contract for next year. Thank goodness. Him and JC can continue growing, continue feeding off each other. So now I'm definitely glad with that. Just some retooling, of the secondary. Definitely retooling of the second level, the linebacker spot. Definitely Christian Roseboom. It's not a bad off-ball linebacker, but we definitely need somebody else to command. Not saying that Trevor Wallace can't be it, but just the inconsistencies and the timing of getting hurt each year. Yeah, we definitely need that presence. And over the years, we all know the names that the Panthers have had. For me, it started with John Beeson. I know for some it may started with Sam Mills. I'm not that old, but for me, John Beeson. Then went to Thomas Davis. Then went to Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly. And after Luke Kuechly, yeah, it just went downhill. Mr. Ghost, Mr. 86 Ghost, how we doing? I see you, pimp. Yeah, I try to fulfill on my promises. I definitely have time this morning. I've already prepped my stuff before I go to work, so yeah, definitely have time. I'll give you an hour. First show, of the new year. But There we go. Panthers got a lot they can build on for the years to come. Definitely, Jared. Definitely. And that's why I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like we didn't get blown out. We didn't get BTA'd. We went toe for toe. Bryce didn't fold. No, he did what he could with the offense around him. It sucks that Icky sustained and left a very bad knee injury early in the game, and so that kind of messed up some stuff, but it still continued, and that's what I like about this team. Hey man, next man up, man. Like you step on this field, you better perform. Don't care if you were practice squad, or don't care if you were signed 5 days ago. You step on this field, get the job done. And I know a lot of Panthers fans are going to be mad at the rookie Jimmy Horn. I'm not gonna blame him. I'm not. That was his first pass attempt, or at least his second. I think the previous play we were trying to give him the ball, and the protection broke down, and Bryce just couldn't get the ball clean enough, so he just threw it where nobody could get it. But on the last play, yeah, Jimmy Horn Jr. Jimmy Horn Jr. Dropped the ball. Some say it was a bad ball by Bryce. Threw it too low towards his knees. Knowing Jimmy Horn is a shorter wide receiver. I don't think the height really mattered anyway. But as you see, Bryce threw it low. I'm not sure why. If that was the intention of him, just to make sure the defender couldn't get it or swipe at it, or that but maybe Bryce thought that Jimmy was just gonna fall with the ball. But and other people might say, "Hey man, NFL wide receiver, you got an attempt, you got 2 hands on it, catch the ball." And I know for me, Bryson is not going to throw the perfect ball every single time. No quarterback is. But I do understand like tempo. I do understand that, hey man, I just need a couple screens, a couple slants, a couple whatever, just to like get a feel, rhythm. And I guess Jimmy Horn is one of those the rhythm dudes. You can't just he can't be like a Nalo. He can't be a Coker. Like, hey man, hasn't been targeted all game and they come up with a big catch, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe with that information going forward, we can figure out, get him acquainted into the plans more. I know he must feel like he let the city down. He let the team down, but it shouldn't have come to a rookie wide receiver in the first place. To be honest. I mean, he plays before that. If Nick Scott would have held on to a potential pick by Matt Stafford, that would have been the second of the game. That may have sealed it. But Puka Nacua made a hell of a defensive play, knocking the ball out, and actually Nick Scott could have held on. A lot of stuff could have been cleaned up or better to the point where we didn't have to rely on Jimmy Horn. But yeah. All right. But definitely going to be making a video, or definitely going to be making a video, uploading it in the coming days. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Just talking about what the Panthers can do in the offseason. Now, definitely probably try to be like PowerPoint style, or just me just spitballing. And well, I don't know if I already said it. Average Joe. I'm not going to really go into depth. A lot of stuff. If maybe you do want to go into depth, the X's and O's. Please follow, Coach Mississippi Tally. Film, then more film. He will definitely, show you the ins and outs, the whys, certain things. As far as like cap space, and everything, they can go to Panther Nation's podcast. Aaron Duncan over at I forgot his name, but I forgot his channel's name. That quick, I had a brain fart. But type of his name, it should pop up. Sorry, but for me, I'm more of a feeler. Like if you tired of listening to the OGs, you want to get somebody else's perspective. If you want to just say that guy don't have no clue what he's talking about, I'm your boy. I'm your boy. And big way. It does not show the emote. All right, cool. That's weird. But I can see it on. Okay, I can see it on YouTube. Okay. But yeah, definitely gonna shout out, all the people, that I watch, that I support. And also, speaking of doing that, as I figure this restream out, let's see. Oop. Let's see how that looks. There you go. As you can see down below, somewhere. There you go. The Big Red host of Big Boy Talk. Your YouTube channels, as long as my other, no sit co-hosts, 86 Ghosts, and also at 86ghosts.com. Man, be giving away stuff. He loves to give back to the community. So definitely somebody I would get behind. He would definitely deliver content, and then you might win some earbuds, like one of our followers did, the other day. Notebooks, T-shirts, the whole 9 yards. Definitely get behind those two down there. But yeah, but yep, that's all I got. Look for if anybody in the chat has any questions, for me. Really, that's all I got. Just wanted to say, the optimism is high for the Panthers. We shouldn't be, hanging our heads down after a very close game. Definitely look towards the future. Dan Morgan and hopefully Brad Tillis is still with us. If he doesn't get hired, to another team to be in a higher position. Appreciate it. Always, man. Like I say, always, man. Whenever I go live like this, I always try to shout out. Regardless, I don't care. Even with my status, I always try to shout out, man. Like a lot of people have inspired me to even do this. So, why not? Why not? Y'all show me love. Always try to show you love. Actually, speaking of love, let me say this. Happy birthday to Mr. Hendo. I ain't gonna say your government name out there. Mr. The Road Pod. Happy birthday. You want a man that grinds, not only on YouTube, but definitely behind the scenes. Definitely one of the OGs. I say OGs, I really mean it. But happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good day. Hopefully, go to Slutty Vegan somewhere. Hopefully, somebody treats you well. To a lunch, dinner. Definitely deserving. What I'm saying? Loves to take people under his wing. Split game. What they can do better. Motivate. So definitely want get behind that man as he makes his goals. Get behind everybody in the chat as they make their goals. Again, like I said, Sip to Tally, Mr. Jerry Green and his channel. He just went live. I want to say yesterday. Had a fantastic topic on black men in the workplace. Very knowledgeable. Him and his co-host. And the missus. How we doing, baby? Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Happy Sunday, beautiful people indeed. Try to I'm gonna say go live. Hopefully before church, service. Hopefully before brunch. Hopefully before the mimosas start kicking in. And if you're for some reason if you're watching it, as well too. Leave a comment. See what can I do better. Yeah, but definitely going to try to be more consistent. I know that's my problem. I'll be starting to get on the road, then disappear for however long. I need to get better at that. Life is always going to happen. So but that can't deter me from my goals here. And that's just honestly just to give my thoughts. Give other people involved. Get tread going. Nah, I never really want to be YouTube famous on here. Just honestly, I want to look back and see like how much I've grown. Confidence wise, skill wise. When I get to 40s and the 50s and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, that's all I got. Look out for like an off-season plan I'm going to put out for the Panthers. I'm going to do one for the Ravens, and if that does well, might do one for every team. Might do one for every team. I'm also going to be doing some mock drafts for the Panthers. I haven't. This is the longest I've had. I haven't had to like do a video since my Panthers been progressing. Since we got into the playoffs, but since we lost, my perfect time to do one. As a matter of fact, look for that on Monday. Actually, gotta take care of a couple stuff, but definitely look for that on Monday. But like I said, that's all I got. Go enjoy, brunch, your waffles, French toast. Be go to service, go take a walk, go do some light exercise. If you can, 'cause I know it's freezing cold in some states. As for me, I'm going to whip me up some breakfast real quick. I'll get prepared, go to work. But definitely can count on me, doing some small streams like this, just giving insight, trying to get people involved in the near future. But yeah, it's been nice. Hold on. We can do a cold mock draft. I'll draft for the Ravens. You draft for the Panthers. We could definitely whip that up behind the scenes. Definitely. Yeah, man. Who knows? Maybe Ferris might jump on. Do the picks for the Giants. Suge might do the picks for the Steelers. Miss Adelia might do the picks for the Broncos. Can make this a thing. You never know. Put your best foot forward and try. That's all life hacks out of you. Don't stop. Yeah, definitely look forward for that. I don't know whether it's going to be on my channel or Ghost channel or Mr. Edge channel, but definitely look for that. But hey, I love y'all. Hey, thank you for the people that came in, watching the background as they did whatever, commented. See you next time. Hopefully more often throughout the year. Peace.